Top 10 characters for the month of December 2023. That's right, we're headed in to the new year, and it'll be 2024 here shortly. And I just got to give a big shout out to everyone that came out and liked last month's videos. One of my most liked videos for the entire month. This one was about top 10 diamond promotion characters. And this video, we're going to talk about characters that are worth upgrading and that are good in every game mode. Now, this may seem like a super obvious choice. Apocalypse, second most powerful character in the game. I could go on and on about why Apocalypse is good. He certainly was hard to get, but the thing that I want to talk about the most is that they're going to be adding a new tag to the game called Mythic, and the Mythic trait is going to affect characters Ultron, Doctor Doom, Dormammu, Super Skrull, Ultimus, Apocalypse, and Kestrel. And this is going to be also for Mephisto and for Dark Dimension 7. And I think it's worthy of upgrading these characters because missions 12 and 13 in Dark Dimension 7 are going to be the Mythic trait. All of this is fine. I think we're going to go through the video today. We're going to like, Apocalypse is good. Kestrel's good. Super Skrull's amazing. Dormammu has his place. But what I wanted to talk about is Ultimus is trash. And then we've got Doctor Doom and Ultron. And I think most people would say that Doctor Doom is better than Ultron. However, my buddy Valdi brought up an amazing point is that probably Dark Dimension 7 is going to require new uniques, gear tier 19 gear. We're going to have to find out. And what's going to be a real mess is going to be Miasma. And I believe Dormammu is going to be the choice over Doom. And getting through those last nodes is not going to be an easy task with this requirement right here. And we're not talking about this one right here. We're talking about the red border one. There's going to be, in theory, a new red border one. And there's some serious heavy hitters that require this. Robbie, Dormammu, Doom. So, the point I'm trying to make is, I'm not trying to say that Ultron is amazing, but, you know, just for efficiency, might have to do Ultron over Doom. Let's move on to the list, and this list is in no particular order. I just have to put Kang in here, and I know Kang is very important. Crucible has his place inside of War for sure. I just think that Kang is going to be an important character for a long time. On spawn, on offense, fill speed bar by 5% for self and all allies. So we see a character like Cable, who has a similar passive that works on offense and defense that still gets used today. Emma still gets used today. This type of mechanic, which manipulates speed bar, is going to be an important thing for a long time. Now, that being said, Kang does a lot of damage. And he's amazing, and I love him. He was a no-brainer choice for me for Dark Dimension 6 as well. And speaking of Dark Dimension 6, I mean, I think Dark Dimension 6 is designed around taking Apocalypse. I can't even imagine what it would be like to go through Dark Dimension 6. However, you know, if we get the level cap, which was mentioned in the Amazon Coins patch notes, and then it was removed, level cap 100 should make PvE content like raids and Dark Dimension 6 a little bit easier on when you take those characters to 100. And hopefully some of these nodes, specifically Cosmic, was just a real challenge on Dark Dimension 6. Wasn't so bad the second time because we have Super Skrull. Now, I wanted to put Ghost Rider in here because he was absolutely amazing in Dark Dimension 6. And this guy is so scary with all the bleeds and the turd beater. And like, if you're playing up against a Secret Defender team, at the back of your head, you could be like, I got to get through Robbie Ghost Rider as quickly as possible. This guy has just turned out to be one of my favorite characters from the Secret Defender. I'm a fan, and I'm really glad that I took him into Dark Dimension 6, and he carried those city nodes, and I just can't even imagine what Dark Dimension 6 would be like. Now, I just want to mention that I did not put Vulture on this list, but I'm going to say that I did very much enjoy Vulture on those nodes as well when I eventually took Vulture to gear tier 18. Next is Spider Weaver. Now, I wasn't sure about putting Spider Weaver on this list, but I really like this mechanic on her ultimate right here. First of all, stun plus trauma, amazing. And then getting the charge and getting those truly awful accuracy decreases. While this character has charge, lower the accuracy for 100%. I just think that's going to be a useful thing for a long time. First of all, stun plus trauma is amazing. And then this accuracy. Now, there are some things in some of the other kits, like Apocalypse Kit, that are kind of designed to shut this down. Like, they actually are actively having to put things in passives on some of the kits to prevent Spider Weaver from being a problem. That means she's good. They do the same thing with Emma, which is kind of funny as well. So Spider Weaver easily makes the list. Next, Dormammu. Now, I wasn't sure about putting Dormammu on the list, and the reason why I'm putting Dormammu on the list is because of the Mythic Trait. I've started upgrading these characters. Like, I wasn't really ready to pull the trigger on Dormammu and take Dormammu to gear tier 18 until I saw this. Also, people that did take Dormammu into DD6 have been very happy with Dormammu. The problem on the reason why I did not use Dormammu in DD6 is that he was Mystic. Now, of course, the trademark thing for Dormammu is going to be the revive, and everybody talks about Dormammu and the revive, which is amazing, right? Revive once definitely makes a difference in battle. Dormammu continues to be one of the best plug and play characters, but again, stun plus trauma. Then this charge right here, which flips all the positive effects. Like, it's just so good. Let's see if I can find it here. On enemy turn, if charged, flip all positive effects to negative effects and apply 2 bleed to that enemy. So good. And then the ultimate right here, which does a lot of damage and heal, easily makes the list. And now that we know about the Mythic Trait, I think taking Dormammu to gear tier 18 is a good idea. Kestrel! Oh my god. So Kestrel got a damage boost. Off the top of my head, I think it was a 29% damage boost. They really didn't do anything to Kestrel's kit. Of course, Pegasus and Kestrel with Pegasus. And the Pegasus team, for me, has proved to be useful, especially in raids. I mean, that's what they were designed for, raids. But Cosmic Crucible and Alliance War sees tons of Pegasus use. And I do feel like raid teams are a trap, but not so much with Pegasus. Like, I think Bifrost may end up being a trap, right? Like, where it's like, what were they good for? They're good for a couple things, but how good are they going to be for how long compared to Pegasus? So Pegasus seems good. I'm really happy with Pegasus team, really happy about Kestrel. And then Kestrel also is in that mythic category. Also, Kestrel was very useful in Dark Dimension 6 and Cosmic. Excellent plug and play character. Oftentimes in Crucible, Kestrel just goes on her own, on a random team, doesn't have to be a part of Pegasus. And the charge on Kestrel, which an enemy has attempted to summon or clone this match, clear charge, and basically they're not able to charge. They're not able to summon like Dark Phoenix when Kestrel has charge. It's kind of important. I think it's going to be important. And Kestrel has kind of become like the flagship character of Marvel Strike Force. Kestrel was originated in Marvel Strike Force, and so I think Kestrel's going to have a long lifespan, and the Pegasus reworks absolutely helped her out. Icarus. Of course, Icarus has seen better days. I understand. However, the combination of Icarus and Cersei, and I can't stress this enough, Marvel Strike Force is a turn-based game, and anytime you can reduce speed bar of your immunity of enemies or increase turn meter or whatever, it's a turn-based game. So any kind of speed bar or speed manipulation is going to be the alpha stat, and that is what this is about right here. Reduce speed bar for all enemies by 25%, and that is with Icarus. And then, of course, if you can get the double tap, right? Oh my God. This ultimate on Icarus is monumental. Scopely, when are we gonna get some more Eternals? I don't think we are, but that would be nice if we did. Black Cat is amazing with the 9 lives and all the death proofs. Again, trauma plus stun is very good. And Secret Defenders, specifically Black Cat, when paired up with Robbie and Hard Light, are core triad of the arena currently. And all the death proofs, 9 death proofs, cats have 9 lives, right? Makes her very hard to kill. Specifically when she has Safeguard. This team is also being incredibly useful inside of War and also inside of Cosmic Crucible. Secret Defenders are great. And that's why I had to put Robbie on this list as well. You know what? I probably could have put Hard Light on this list as well. Hard Light has kind of got like a built-in anti-apocalypse. You know, when Apocalypse goes off and then, you know, she taunts and then she gets shield and then he does the super basic. Sometimes she can just tank it. Very, very useful. Love the Secret Defenders team. And I didn't put Hard Light on this list, but might as well have. Very, very good, of course. Super Skrull. I don't even know what to say about Super Skrull. Best character in the game, not even close. I feel like there's actually a gap between Super Skrull and Apocalypse and then everybody else. And Super Skrull is just so good. Best character in the game. I didn't realize how impactful Super Skrull was, specifically in Cosmic Crucible, when I did not have Super Skrull and I was playing against Super Skrull players. Made it a lot more challenging to be competitive. Now that I have Super Skrull and I'm playing against other Super Skrull players, it was an extreme disadvantage not having Super Skrull. Absolutely best character in the game, useful in every single game mode. Not even a question. Best character in the game. And then lastly, at number 10, Green Goblin Classic. Of course, we're getting use out of Green Goblin in Arena and Cosmic Crucible. You know, he can flexibility to be used on not only the Superior 6 team, but the Sinister 6 team. I have gotten some use with him inside the Arena. There's some debate about that. I mean, I think I'm using Big Time Spider-Man a little bit more. Some people use Quicksilver. Maybe Nightcrawler might be the best Arena team, but that's my top 10 list. Who did I miss? Nightcrawler? I mean, there was a lot of honorable mentions I could have put on this list. Let me know in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. Wreck Nerds! Fire and flame for a long time with that spark.